It's BBC Radio Kent. 14 minutes past 1. Yes, so today you sharing stories of dinner parties, get-togethers which have surprised because they've been unusual or simply just odd.
They don't have to have gone right either.
No.
I think that's the key. I'm just as keen to hear about the disasters when people have attempted things sometimes that are a little over-ambitious. I think people have high hopes at dinner parties, and I personally would never be brave enough to do it. But rather than giving their guests something that they've cooked before, they think, you know what, I want to impress, so I'm going to really pull out all the stops and do something very complicated. And then, surprise, surprise, sometimes it does go a little wrong.
I did admit earlier, about an hour ago, that we don't have dinner parties at our house, but we do have murder mystery evenings. And then Erica North invited herself along to the next.
Well, I'm excited. I'd love a murder mystery dinner party. I think it sounds great fun.
Well, in that case, you need to talk to Lawrence, who's over in Edenbridge. He organises them, I think. Hello, Lawrence.
Hello, Pat. Hello, Erica.
Hello,
there.
Lawrence. I need advice from you because I might be going to one of Pat's next murder mystery dinner parties. I've never been to one before. How does it actually work, a murder mystery dinner party?
Murder mystery dinner parties are really good fun, Erica. They're really good fun. Essentially, the whole point of the evening is to identify who did it, how, and why. Now, sometimes the guests are the suspects as well. Sometimes the guests are the victim. Sometimes the guests are just the detectives. So it depends on different companies use different formats, really. But they're always really good fun, really interactive.
And how long have you been organising these then, Lawrence?
Okay, well, that's a bit of a cruel question to ask a man his age, but what I can tell you is Moneypenny. We started Moneypenny in 1996. It's our 20th year of trading this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we run approximately 350 murder mystery events in a 12-month period, and in the last couple of years we've done shows in Holland, Belgium, France, the Bahamas. We go all over the place.
We started talking about this because Her Majesty the Queen, feeds her corgis in a certain order. Have you ever had a member of royalty attend one of your murder mysteries?
We have done shows. I've done shows.
Oh.
I have done shows for the royal family, and I've also done shows for Wigan Working Men's Rugby Club. And what I can tell you, Pat, is there's really not much in between apart from the different courses, really. And the sort of questions you get asked are the sort of questions, no matter whatever your background or social class or history,
yes.
Everyone asks the same questions. Essentially, we'd love you to ask us questions such as where were you, what did you see, who were you with, who found the gun, who found the body. But what we tend to find is that people ask us the questions that they'd love to ask everyone else sat around the table, but no, they get in trouble for. Have you ever had an affair? Have you ever been blackmailed?
Oh.
How much do you earn? And of course, this is why people love murder mystery events, is because they're interactive, but you've got complete carte blanche to literally get away with murder yourself and ask all those sort of nitty-gritty questions that normally in social situations you're not allowed to ask.
You're lucky you haven't had a real murder if they're the sort of questions that people
I've got to be careful what I say now. We've never had a real murder, but,
yes.
or at least not one that was proven, but we did have a gentleman at one of the shows who got so overexcited in the first half an hour that he stood up, halfway through one of the scenes, he stood up, clutched his chest, keeled over the table.
No!
Yeah, and there was a sort of couple of seconds of silence. Then the room roared with laughter and he got a round of applause. And then it became quite clear that actually he's having a heart attack.
Oh my God.
So we had to stop the show and to say, look, I'm really sorry for him. We're going to call for an ambulance. It's going to be fine. We took him out, laid him out, bit of first aid, called the ambulance, paramedics turn up, they take him round the corner and they've got the electric charger things. That
Yes.
you put on people's chests.
pads,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So we said to the people that are hosting the party, what should we do? Do you want to stop as a moment of respect? And they said, no, carry on. We were all really enjoying it.
Oh, my word.
That's what he would have wanted. So we had to carry on. And so we're looking at the audience. The audience are looking at us. And behind the audience, so we can see this guy being brought back to life, resuscitated there at the back of the room. And we're still carrying on with the show. Anyway, they put him in the ambulance and they take him away. And we said to his wife, we said to her, Dave's gone in the ambulance. Did you want to go with him? And she said, no. No, I don't. She said, he's had a couple of heart attacks in the past. I'm sure he'll be fine, and I want to find out who done it. So she stayed. Well, he went off to hospital, and she stayed for the rest of the meal. We had a follow-up over the coffee calls, and we contacted the hospital, and they said he's absolutely fine. He'll be released later tonight. And so he came in, and obviously as the murderer was revealed, we could also reveal the news that Dave was all right himself.
Fantastic.
So even though he wasn't there, he got a round of applause as well.
What a relief. Wow.
I know, bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
I could chat to you for hours because I really like this idea of a murder mystery dinner party, and I will definitely be calling you for advice when I do get invited to Mr. Marsh's next event. But thank you so much for calling us this afternoon on BBC Radio Kent. We so appreciate that.
Not so.
Wow, what about that? Keep your stories coming. 03459 811111. So